Hey, happy springtime, everybody. I hope everybody's officially uh, past frost. I know some people, you know, aren't really safe until like after Mother's Day, but we're pretty close. So luckily, I've been able to do some nice things around here without the fear of them being destroyed. I have this pot here. Again, urban space, really small. I know a lot of you have acreage and really large spaces, but I have just one long backyard that I kind of try to make a space that I would like to enjoy, and I do for the most part enjoy it. So in this pot here, we have some pansies which are coming to the end, but they were such a joy to have. We have these nasturtium here. They were planted by seed. They should take the place of the pansies once they, kind of do their thing. The pansies, the nasturtium should take over. And I may backplant with some coleus once I pull the pansies out. I'm not sure what this is, but it was part of the springtime flowers at Lowe's. It lasts for a very long time as far as color. Like, it's just amazing. I think it's a perennial. I just, one of those trips to the store and you just need to buy something nice to look at. So, but I really have enjoyed it. If I knew the name, then I would have told you all. But yeah, it's great. Here, I always keep creeping Jenny and some stone crop around here in the front. Um, my relationship with weeds or plants that we don't particularly like, so we call them weeds. I used to want every last one of them out of the garden, but now it's like it's okay. We got some wild violets back there. We got whatever this stuff is, and I kind of like pull it out. We have this stuff like everybody does. I hear it's medicinal or pretty good for you, but you know, it's okay. I pull it out when I do, when it gets too big. See, that's that urban noise that I love. We have these hostas here, and what is this? This is an azalea? No, rhododendron, possibly. But we have this praying mantis nest here, um, and we have lemon balm. Lemon balm is incredibly invasive, but it can only invade but so much here, so it's all right. By about June, it'll be this tall, and I usually just cut it back and then just let it, do its thing. We have these hostas here, which I just thoroughly enjoy, and I think that's a PJM rhododendron. You have the. It's a very vulgar name for a plant, but I don't know the proper name. It's the naked lady lilies, which will, as I've been told, will die back, and then it'll put the flower stalks out around August. So I'm looking forward to that, because in the past I've just pulled those out thinking that they were bulbs that were buried too deep, because once they started dying, I was like, well, what the hell? I never got a flower, so kind of was a little disappointing, but no, knowledge is power, right? We have the sand cherry here. I have two of them. If I had another six, I wouldn't be mad at it, because they just have so much great color, and they last all spring and all summer. In springtime, they have these great little pink flowers. It would be a nice hedge to have. The purple sand cherries. Again, I love the hostas. Right here we have the creeping Jenny and the evergreen bush here provides a little winter interest. Another beautiful hosta. Um, Montauk or Shasta. I always get those two mixed up. I don't know which one is which. This one is the one that flowers in the fall. It's one of the last things that'll actually flower. But it has beautiful daisy flowers over the whole thing. I have two of them here. I have a, if anybody follows my videos, I planted mondo grass along the edge here in the fall. And it survived. It's a little puny, but it will eventually pick up. The hosta will open up a little bit more. I expect this to open up a little bit more, so then that'll cover up this ground here and I won't have to worry about weeds so much. I have that little bit of ground cover back there, and the layering of greens is what's attractive to me. So the textures and the greens is just very pleasant. Creeping phlox, which is great. That should fill in a little bit here. Again, I've said it in the past, I like phlox, but it doesn't last. It comes and it goes really quickly, so you just enjoy it while it's here. Lemon cypress, wonderful. That's a plant. It's not a dianthus, it's something with a D, but it's coming back. Another very, very vibrant hosta. You don't need flowering plants when you have things that produce that much color. Have the heuchera here, which the blossoms on the heuchera will get about 12 inches, and they just blow in the wind, and they last for an incredibly long time. Even after the flowers go, I tend to leave them on the plant, but heucheras are very reliable. Another hosta buried in the back there. There's tons of weeds, tons of them, but I don't mind them. Like here, I'll come here occasionally and I'll just pull them out and I'll throw them back down because I know that that's going to get big enough to block them out. I may come with some bulk bark mulch and cover just that area. But that's about it as far as mulching. I have more creeping phlox, some patches of stone crop here. This is an area that I just really took out the weeds. I just got everything up and replanted everything. It's the lemon cypress back there. These are some lilies here. They look like hostas here. I forget which type of a lily they are, but the leaves are very similar to hostas. So I have 3 of those. This is starts with the D. Can't remember the name, but they have little yellow flowers that you just pop off. You deadhead them very easily, and they just keep producing all summer long. It's a perennial. More creeping phlox along the edge, and I think that's a PJ. I'm not sure, but yeah, more mondo grass. This area is a lot of weeds, but it's all right. I planted some dill here. I want some dill to come up. I like dill for the smell, and I don't mind if it goes wild back here. Another hosta. This is an area I have to really work on, but burning bush, a rather large hosta. This area was planted up this year too. This is a Japanese maple that was like $30, which I could not pass up because it's absolutely beautiful. Some heucheras, mondo grass, and then there's some stone crop back there. Hopefully this fills in and takes over. Hopefully the Japanese maple gets above the fence and it just becomes a nice area for the birds to land. And that's all I'm going to show you right now. That's just My most favorite area of the garden. Oh, I will show you these. I'm teaching the little guy about bonsai. So we took some seedlings that fall from the tree and pop up in the yard, and we grabbed a few of them and we kind of like put them in here last summer, and they came back this year with new growth. So that's kind of cool. And then this is Rose of Sharon, which I ripped out of this corner here. Well, I cut it down last year, and then it started to produce some more growth. And I said, well, that was it's a great opportunity to see if it will bonsai. So we shall see. I cut the roots. I did it the proper way, is what I've learned off of the University of YouTube. So we'll see if that works. I'll keep you updated on that. But that's that for that. Don't fight weeds. Plant in a way that prevents them from growing, and do what you can. Like all these weeds here, I could spray something here and make that look really pristine and perfect, but it's okay. It's all right. It's not a big deal. I think the beauty distracts from the weeds, the things we don't want. And that's that. Everybody happy growing, and I really enjoy you all's encouragement and kind words. It really means a lot. I'm not a gardener. I'm just a person who likes to play in the soil as a form of free therapy. So, peace and blessings.